Hello and welcome back to Learn Java on Codecademy. We are in the Object-Oriented Java section, Lesson Using Methods Part 2. Let's explore one of the keywords used in declaring a method. In past exercises, when creating new methods, we use the keyword void. The void keyword indicates that no value should be returned by the method after it executes all the logic in the method. If we do want the method to return a value after it finishes running, we can specify the return type. The void keyword, which means completely empty, indicates to the method that no value is returned after calling that method. Alternatively, we can use data type keywords such as int, char to specify that a method should return a value of that type. An example of indicating a return value for a method is below. Here's our all too familiar car class, which our constructor will take in a year and then assign that year to model year variable. Then we have start engine method, which will print vroom whenever we call it. Then we have the drive method, which will take in an integer, distance in miles, and when we call the drive method, it will print your car drove, then the distance of miles that we specify. Down here we have public int number of tires. Instead of public void, here we're specifying it should return an integer. And what does it do? It returns an integer. So when we call number of tires on our car class, it should return 4. Here is our main method where we create the object myFastCar, and we call start engine on myFastCar, which should return vroom. myFastCar drive should return this up here, your car drove plus 1628 miles. Your car drove 1628 miles is what it should return. Here we have this integer variable called tires, and we're assigning to it the number of tires. We're calling number of tires on myFastCar, and then we're printing out whatever that returns, which should print out 4. So in the example above, we created the number of tires method. This method specifies that it will return an int data type. Inside of the method, we use the return keyword to return the value of 4, which is an int type. Within main, we called the number of tires method on myFastCar. Since the method returns an int value of 4, we store the value within an int variable called tires. We then print the value of tires to the console. So our instructions in between the run and main methods, add a method called getAge that returns age by typing. We're going to do this public int getAge, and it should return age. We do under run, just here, and we do public int getAge, and then we do our curly braces. We want it to return age. That should be it. Return that. We did pass that. Second, it says inside of main, set an int variable spike age to the value returned by spike.getAge. So here is main. They want us to set an int variable spike age and assign to it spike.getAge. So let us run that. We did pass. On the next line, print out the age by typing. So here we're going to do system.out.println spike age. That should return whatever age we pass in. Here was 5. So let us zoom out, run that. Oh, forgot the semicolon once again. Gotta get used to that. Not very forgiving. Run it again. It did print out 5. And we did pass. The important thing to take from this lesson, I would say, was we created this public int getAge. We didn't use void for the first time. We could specify if our method will return something, we could specify the type it should return here. This returned the age, so we set it to int because we already know up here that dog's age will be passed in and it will be an int. Again, This opens up the door to many new things. We will go over it in the next lessons. That is it for this one. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I shall see you in the next video. See you guys then.